Pythagoras was born on 570 BCE on the island of Samos. He was known as a philosopher and mathematician. His mother was a native of Samos, and his father was a merchant. Pythagoras traveled many places with his father. He was intelligent and well-educated. Pythagoras was fond of poetry and loved reciting Homer's poems. It is rumored that Pythagoras' career started when philosopher Thales and others influenced young Pythagoras. Pythagoras took kindly to Thales, and Thales contributed to Pythagoras' interest in astronomy and mathematics. Pythagoras listened to Thales' advice and traveled to Egypt to learn more about math and astronomy. Pythagoras left for Egypt in 535 BC. He was accepted into a priesthood and was allowed to enter a temple in Egypt. It was there that he gained a greater knowledge in math and specialized in geometry. He later returned to Samos in 525 BC after he was taken prisoner by the king of Persia in 525 BC. Some years later, he went back and created a school named Semicircle in Samos. Pythagoras was also famous for his religious teachings. He believed a person's soul did not die but was destined to a cycle of rebirths only to be freed by the purity of life. Pythagoras studied properties of numbers and classified them as even numbers, odd numbers, triangular numbers, and perfect numbers. He is most known for Pythagorean theorem, one of the earliest theorems in geometry. The theorem states that in right triangles, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides. This theorem was already proposed during the reign of King Hammurabi, but Pythagoras applied it to math and science and refined its concepts. He also asserted that the dynamics of the structure of the universe lies on the interaction of the contraries or opposites, such as light and darkness, or limited and unlimited. Pythagoras was married to Theano, a native of Croton, and had one son and 3 daughters. Unfortunately, most of his works were lost to history. Pythagoras spent the last of his life in Italy, and Pythagoras died in 495 BC in Italy at the age of 75. Pythagoras' discovery of the Pythagorean theorem was important back then because mathematicians were baffled and could not figure out how to solve for a triangle's hypotenuse given 2 other sides' lengths. Many mathematicians had attempted this before, and Egyptians had gotten very close to this theorem, but without Pythagoras, there would be no easy way to solve right triangles, and many concepts found in geometry would not be existent today.